There's a place I'll always cherish neath the blue Atlantic skies, where the shores down in Cape Breton bids the golden sun to rise, and the fragrance of the apple blossoms sprays the dew-kissed lawn, back in dear old Nova Scotia, a place where I...
Hey guys, welcome to All Outdoors Nova Scotia. I'm your host Robert. It's another hot, muggy day, terrible humidity in the air. They're calling for rain today, so I didn't really work on much outside. I didn't want to start something and have it start to pour. Yesterday we did the family thing, and the day before that it was hot. It was sunny. I had to get the brakes done on the truck, so I got those done and an oil change done to that, so I didn't get back to the four-wheeler. So today I'm back at the four-wheeler. I'm attempting to break down the tires. I watched 2 or 3 other YouTube videos on how they did it with the jack and ratchet straps and using a car. I did use the car the other day and get one side of my front tire broke down, but it wouldn't let me get the other side. I just could not get it. So I'm going to go back to my old standby method of how I do it, and I'll show you my method, and maybe it'll help somebody else. So here we go. I'll take this for a sec. Young fella was running the camera for a second. Back in the garage. I've already started working on it, and I figured I'd better start videoing. I use the workbench or something solid, you know, if you've got a door frame that you can put a 2x4 or something into, and just a bottle jack works awesome. I've already got this half of the tire broke down. I just have to rotate it again, and when I'm doing that, we can actually video it here and show you how it pops it down. Here, you want to take the camera back? All right, you keep it on the tire. Okay, can you see there?
Like right on the tire?
Yeah, stay on the... So, I keep my pressure down, keep it tipped so that the rim comes, the bottom of the bottle jack comes right up tight against the rim. Start it up lowest you can. Keep it tipped in. Now it's awkward here because I didn't have another 2x6 right handy, so I'm just using what I got. I'm just going to angle the jack a little. Not as big a deal as it does lift the bench a little bit, but it helps to have my toolbox there for extra weight. But as you can see, each time I rotate the tire, it gets a little further down. I have to angle the jack, so I have to keep the little pressure on the bottom so it stays in close to the rim, or it won't work. Probably not the safest method, doing it this way, but I'm just getting frustrated. So, and there we go. One tire broke down. I'll bring you back when I get ready to start the other one. Welcome back. I know I said I'd bring you back when I was ready to do the other tire. I just did it. I got frustrated with it. Probably the best thing, because you would have heard some words that you shouldn't hear. I ended up having to move away from the bench and put my homemade tire changer set up at the door frame, like I had said. Just that tire, the back tire was quite a bit wider, and it was just too much pressure. It lifted the bench too much, so I had to put it in the door frame so that it wouldn't. But it's all broke down on both sides now, and the tube is installed. That side's ready for the tube. I just have to go to the house and get it. And I also, while I was here hanging with the young fella working, I got this wheel cylinder fixed. I'm hoping it'll hold pressure. I don't know if you can see it there. I had to take my ball joint press, believe it or not, and press that out. That's how stuck it was. I took the two apart to make one because one was missing one of these tabs, and I wanted it to be good and secure. So I pressed both of them apart. I have a good extra body now anyway if I need it. So I pressed them both out, took the one good eared one off the other one, and cleaned it up good, cleaned the rust up, and I'm hoping as long as it doesn't leak and it holds pressure, that's a fixed wheel cylinder. Because I called yesterday just to get an idea of what it would cost me if I had to replace it, and believe it or not, they want 60 bucks for that little thing. I couldn't believe it. So I said, no, I'll fix it first if I can. For an old beater machine that I'm not going to do much with, I don't see the point in spending 60 bucks on a little wheel cylinder. It's bad enough to have to spend 50 for the front brakes if I need them. But 60 for a wheel cylinder, and then another 48, 50 bucks for the brake shoes. The old machine, I only paid 250 bucks for it. I'm not gonna spend all that kind of money on an old machine, right? Clamp here and there, little wiring here and there, I don't mind. Tubes was bad enough that they cost me $26 a piece. But really, you get into that kind of stuff, I'm not here to get fancy. I just need it working. As long as it holds pressure, I'll make it do. If it doesn't, then I'll check my work. I work in an auto parts store. I might be able to find a small enough wheel cylinder that I can adapt to it, and might cost me 20 bucks, you know. Whereas the car one the actual bike one costs 60. It's a little much. But in all intents and purposes, I'm going to take those brakes off this side, clean the sliders all up where they slide on the backing plates and the adjusters and all that. Clean it all up good, like I got the other side prepared. I'm going to do them both and get it moving free and stuff, and hopefully the wheel cylinder will hold up, and then it's just a matter of putting the tires back on it and start figuring out this jumbled mess of nuts and bolts to put the plastic and all the other little things back in place where they belong. But it's coming along. I've got another week and a half of vacation left. I'll try and get done what I can, but as long as it's done by hunting season, or close enough that I can ride it up over the hill to check, you know, if I get a deer. Other than that, I'm not in any panic for it. I've got, next nice day, I've got a window to replace in the house, and we're going camping this weekend for a family trip, so I won't get any time to work on it then. But like I said, it's not a big deal. I'll get done what I can. Stay tuned. I'll keep you apprised as it does start to take more shape, and I'll probably have some other videos for you. Like I said, I'm waiting for a nice day so I can go up and set up my blind too. I got to get that done before hunting season. So one of these days, one of those videos, my next video should be that being installed in the woods or set up in the woods and brushed in, and maybe a little bit more clearing of the shooting lanes. I don't know if I'll clear much more. I've got a good shooting lane there now. We'll see what I feel like at the time. But yeah, I just wanted to bring you back to show you that the back tires are done. That I've always used that as a go-to method, bottle jack or even a bumper jack, and they work awesome. It's probably the easiest way to do it that I've ever seen. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you like my videos, hit like and subscribe.
There's a place I'll always cherish neath the blue Atlantic skies, where the shores down in Cape Breton bids the golden sun to rise, and the fragrance of the apple blossom sprays the dew-kissed lawn, back in dear old Nova Scotia, a place where I